After years, I've been playing Genshin Impact since, so it came out in September. I played it since December of that year that it came out, 2020. I wanted Mona since she first showed up in the game. We are in year 4 of this game. Year 3 just ended. Finally, I have achieved Mona. After so many times complaining. All characters. You can take your trial characters and shove them up your ass. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have you one day, Mona. I'll have you one day. I'm missing 10. Every time I have to look at my character archive screen. Wow, he has them all. Mona, someday I'll have you. I'm waiting for that 50-50 loss, but this time I ain't there. Every day you get further and further from my reach. I have the original 5 stars, except for one, but it's over. The journey has ended. I've clocked the game. It's done. Finito. I don't have to ever play this again. Welcome to man all the cringes. And yeah, I thought me getting Hu Tao and Homo was like me finishing the game, but little did I know, me getting Hu Tao and Homo was only partially of finishing the game. On the other account, my second account, the Sumeru account, I got Nouvelette and I'm about to get his weapon. So Genshin's going great. And in farming for Mona, I increased the damage of my Raiden. Wrong one. To 140 from like 120 something, 130 something. I don't really remember because I rolled this and then I rolled this. So if that's not God rolls, I do not know what is. And then Mono, who's like sitting on as much energy recharge as humanly possible. I just need a crit rate piece of this. Crit rate piece of ass. Because then, okay, let's use an example. Let's take juggling quick. That's how she would sit. Unfortunately, she's not sitting like that. Unfortunately, she's sitting with this piece of shit. Damn it. So we need to go to Fontaine, continue the Fontaine journey. And I got my guarantee for Furina. And yeah, I'm happy for that. Or as our bro, as my friend Casual T likes to call her, Futarina. It's Mrs. Steal Your Girl. Never mind Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl got this girl stolen from Mrs. Steal Your Girl. So that means I got early pulls for both Nouvelette, because Nouvelette I got at 40 putty. And, well, it's in a 10 pool, but I got him first, so like 40 odd. And with Mona, it's at 60 putty. Which is kind of up there, but it's not the extreme. You would have expected it to be like really extreme. Like the 80s, 90s. That my friend Casualty keeps having to experience. He has never gotten a character outside of 80 to 90. He has never even gotten a character between 70 and 80. He has to pull and pull and pull until he throws his back out and he still needs to pull more. And only then he loses the 50-50, so he has to pull more. This music is too chilled, and I'm like on the extreme tire buzz. I had a Red Bull before doing the video, but the Red Bull's not fully kicked in, it's a quarter way kicked in. Alright, let's go. Oh, so they are doing NPC. Now why didn't they say so? They made it seem like they're just not gonna... Wow, great game, great. Let's talk to Tristan.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
Is that Mona's voice actor? After getting Mona, everyone is Mona. She'll not leave me alone. I don't want to leave me alone. That's interesting.
We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
Seriously, the glasses suit Paimon too well.
Are you always guarding this entrance? Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection.
Who does that sound like? That sounds like another character.
Girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about doing the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
Okay.
How can you be so sure? Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time.
Okay.
I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck.
I mean, you are kind of lucky you didn't see a dude get crushed to death, but I still call fake body. These are magicians. That was a fake body. There was not a drop of blood. Wait, has there been blood? Yo, Leo. Question. Has there been blood in Genshin Impact? Yes, no. Are we sure? I feel like I've seen blood in the game. I don't remember. Someone can let us know.
But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
Yeah, but they could be trapdoors.
We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, but I've been to the Melazine that's sad about being short, and she's jealous of the Melazine that evolved to human and returned to monkey. Yes, I too am jealous of the Melazine that returned to monkey.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here.
No shit.
Alright,
She disappeared in the thing. We didn't see her leave the thing. Therefore, she couldn't have left this door. You can't. You jumping a stretch here. Well, then again, if things are seeming impossible, I guess it really is impossible. Let's go to Navia.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Who are you guys looking at? Do you know who I am? I'm the traveler, motherfuckers. You want me to shove this dull sword up your ass?
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Look, Bianca Atagina, everything's cool. Stop following me in different games. Next I go play Stardew and Bianca's like right behind me. I'm like, Bianca, chill. I'm a Kiana fan, alright? You have to choose between the two. You can't like both.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Well, at least she's hot.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
We just got here. We are here today.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it. Spina di Rosula does it.
If it isn't the 5-star standard banner character whose kid's going to be absolutely fucked up. Look at this video. Either one of us is gonna be understanding and then they're gonna give us the most cracked Geo character humanly imaginable. Well, Genshinly imaginable. Or they're gonna give her the Daya treatment. They're gonna give her the Daya treatment. If they give her the Daya treatment, we have the right to be sad. Not like we're gonna do anything about it. It's not like anybody's gonna complain. We know how Genshin's community is. You complain, you're the problem. I didn't build the character like that.
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Mrs. President.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Yeah, I don't really play by rules.
Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Wow. Silvery voice.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
That's how his voice sounds to me.
Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Hi there, we just got here.
I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
Yes, let him use boss.
Indeed. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
I don't know why we being... Can we get to the point, please?
Oh,
You've been
merely
introducing
trifling
yourself for the
details. Never
past 5 minutes.
Now, back to the situation at hand.
So, you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Back about there.
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Your evidence?
Really? We think so too. That's
I never said I think that, Paimon. I never said that. I remember telling Lenny specifically, yeah, you're kind of suspicious.
How did you come to that conclusion?
And I don't mean that because you're a femboy and you're kind of suspicious.
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Totally. Let's just go take that straight to Farina right now and tell Farina, yo, this chick's intuition told us it's not linear at all. We don't even need to go directly to the court case. We throw her at the jury, we win. Done.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she has a tendency to do that, doesn't she?
That's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Yeah, but we know she's kind of social dumbass.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times. But liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Wow, we have a sensible character in Fontaine. Everybody else in Fontaine, they hear Farina spout of bullshit and they're like, oh, that's the words of our goddess. Dear Lord, we need to sacrifice these children now. Yeah, full on, I 100% agree that would most likely happen. Farina would be like, now is the time to sacrifice these children, and everybody in Fontaine is like, bruh, it's children sacrifice time. Bruh, get the chainsaw. No, it's Fontaine, so they drown the people. As we know, in Leeway, people jump off mountains. In Mondstadt, you get choked to death. And in Azuma, you get the chair. In Sumeru, drugs and euthanasia. And in Fontaine, you get drowned. This is how death row works in these from these arcades.
All right, I've answered your question. Now it's time you answer mine.
Yeah, that got understandably dark.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
I mean, if we bring in the dough for the countries that pay less taxes, so in essence people are spending money on the opera so that they spend less taxes. I mean, if it's working and the government aren't complete dicks and there's no corruption, which is kind of impossible considering human nature, yeah, it's not a terrible idea.
Well?
Not always. Yeah, whatever is a sensitive topic, yeah. Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something as serious as like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Yeah, we're not from here. We just came from Sumeru, where the Archon was put into a sphere. A sphere. We had to beat the asses of the entire academia.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent.
Oui, croissant.
How wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Flying colors.
Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Yeah, I'm also the lawyer, by the way.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
We didn't even get to introduce ourselves.
Well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Yeah, you're sounding more and more like Bianca from Honkai Impact 3rd, the girl who couldn't find friends for a bit outside of Rita. Yeah, Rita. Rita is a very confusing character. Because she will betray you, and then she didn't betray you. And then we're supposed to like her after she betrayed you, but didn't betray you. Same with Fu. She betrays you. And she didn't betray you, and now she's sorry that she betrayed you, even though previously she didn't betray you. And then she does it again. Yeah, Honkai Impact's depressing, man.
That's
I
think you're missing the point, Paimon.
But I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Yes, her intuition. She has spider senses that will tell us when danger is afloat.
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
Yeah, my goal is to use intuition, not my Danganronpa skills, to find out what is happening with this case. Take that!
Have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, why are we provoking the guy whose name is Silver?
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
The strong silent type, I see.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks. Thanks!
We still didn't get to introduce ourselves. Hi there, I am blank. You don't need to know me.
Speaking of that, I think magic shows would be very popular in Poisson.
Important.
I can see that.
Important.
Maybe I should try to learn some magic. If I could make things disappear, cleaning my room would be a cinch.
You have maids for that.
Need not worry about such things, Demoiselle.
Exactly.
It falls under my duties.
He knows what's hiding under the bed. Looks like an ordinary box. Lene should have somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. How did he do it? Are you not gonna check? Open the box. Open the box. Bro. You already failed. You already failed. You already failed. Isildur.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Fairly suspicious. They say that something about people and arriving back to the scene of the crime. I think it was the victim. The victim always arrives back at the scene of the crime. Are you the victim? Are you the dead dude named Kawal? Where were you on the night of the 15th?
If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Paimon, you never have any thoughts. I saw it, I took it, boom.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. It all started with that loud thud.
And sometimes it starts with a gunshot.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it.
Except for that dead kid in the one corner who didn't fuck know what was happening.
It's just that everyone was awaiting
Not
the
dead,
result
deaf.
of Vinny's trick with bated breath. So no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank or something like that.
Hey, hold up. Bro, we would have seen someone jumping on top of the water tank, dumbass. It was in front of everybody. Are you stupid?
When the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope.
You're already extremely
Crashing
wrong.
down.
The rope was burnt, dumbass.
Wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Why aren't we correcting it?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case? No, why are we trying to agree with him or trying to get some semblance of going on his idea? Look, bro, it was the ropes were burnt. There was no cuts. It was not Catgirl. Let's not accuse the Catgirl here.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
Go home.
That does remind me.
Leave this to the professionals.
What was with that sound?
Hi there, professional Danganronpa player here. Strange sound, alright. You know, we have the wrong music playing for this. Boom, 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 dum, 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 dum. Examine white lines. This is where the magic box was struck. If Kawa wasn't inside the box at the moment, He might have dodged the falling water tank. Now I'm confused, because I said it already. These are magicians. So, who's to say I don't believe it's a real body. Look, you want me to believe it's a real body? Where's the fake blood? And organs. And brain matter. Damn golden brass metal box fell on his head. Let's talk to these two people.
Investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
Okay.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
And do not try to deceive us. I assure you, you won't like where that goes.
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
I'm being neutral, yeah. How would you shut up and tell me the information before I pull out my dull sword?
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? A lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
So maybe it's like one of the stars of the show. You would have said something at the point. You would have said something if that were the case by this point.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Paimon's writing? She has neat handwriting. Alright, let's talk to these people.
Still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do.
Yes, he does have a lot of explaining to do. Because everything about Lenny just screams sus.
I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
You suffer from Paimon syndrome, I'm guessing. So we look at you first. Do you have words? They do not have words. Do you have words?
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Could you tell us who she is?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Is that so?
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connection. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects.
So no motive.
Simply put, she wasn't related
outside
to
of
the Magic
kidnapping
Troop at all,
randomly,
which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
So this is just some sort of massive human trafficking situation.
Okay then.
They're kidnapping and missing the people, and then off to Schneznaya. Yeah.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Alright, we got all the information we need. That's still not 3? Bro, get your stamina back, you dumbass. This is why I don't take you anywhere either.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Danganronpa has taught us, if things burn too quickly and it's a situation in regards to a rope, it's either a top, or someone cut the rope a little first before it got burnt. Or it's a top. It's probably a top, basically. So either they didn't realize this was a safety concern, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
This is a serious situation, Papa. I'm just looking with a rope snap.
burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
I knew it was a top. It seems to be flammable. Like a type of flash garden. I knew it was a top.
So if a rope
It's always a top.
something was made with that kind of material in it,
It's always a top.
then that means... Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Special rope. You mean a top?
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go speak to Femboy over here. And then I'm gonna end the video. I'm going to end the video.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Yes. There was a thong in his drawer. He looked at it suspiciously. He looked at me. He winked. Oh no, he's putting it on. Oh no. Okay. Should I write this part down? Write it down anyway.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
Be careful with that, there's flying porn magazines.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
Are there? Lawyers are here.
Right.
And whoever this chick is.
Who's this?
How do you not know who she is if you live here?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
You mean you have the guns? Well, she got the guns, what I mean.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation.
Look, you have to walk around with Twiddledee and Twiddledum everywhere, so I don't know about... for all I know, they're doing all the work, and we are the ones busy pushing through the effort.
And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Not necessarily to prove your innocence, Lene.
Let's just say we're...
She's using intuition.
It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Alright, let's go to all the mechanisms so we can find where the little people went missing in the next video.
Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick.
Are they going Futurama? Welcome to the world of mysteries!
But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
He presses a button and then it's an elevator.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
They were all disguises used by illusions. Yes, smoke and mirrors. It was all smoke and mirrors.
Good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door is the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Because you don't really notice much, Paimon. The glasses are kind of affecting your vision here right now.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board.
Okay.
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
And I'm ending it here. If there's not more cutscene.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
And this passage linked the two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel.
And let me guess, there's no exits to the entrances of the tunnel, right?
See this flatbed trolley?
Yeah, I see the trolley.
The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
All magic is technology at the end of the day.
See. So that's the
Except for that
purpose
one
of
dude
the
that tried to
box
drown himself.
inside another box.
Or the time he tried to starve himself. Or the time he tried to shoot himself. Yeah, there's a lot of self-mutilation going on there.
Precisely.
Need to get that checked out.
The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
Okay.
That's how you did it!
Huzzah!
As the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps.
Energy. Perhaps elemental energy. So you did use your vision. Jacuz!
The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Then what about your side of the trick?
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
Okay.
My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
Okay.
What about Lynette? Where was she?
Missing in
It was in
action.
the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
The plot
That's
thickens.
how we were able to coordinate Lily's
So is Navia.
assistant.
Navia thickens too.
By the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
What?
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Oh, are you sure about that? 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 There's a height difference. There's an eye difference. Don't forget. Yeah, look, these are just the non-obvious things. She got titties, man. She got titties. I don't know what you're trying to show off as titties. She got titties, bro. Chill. Come talk about these imaginary titties here. I feel offended. You don't have them, bro. Talk about imaginary titties. I'm the whole day's ruined. Also, she has cat ears.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
Which is strange because, Lynette, I'm surprised you're not feeling a little bit offended because he's saying that you have no titties.
So that's how it all worked!
She part of the itty-bitty titty committee.
What you revealed was more amazing than the last!
He part of the no-existent titty obliterate. I can tell a lot of thought is put into this.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then
Do they really
I
then
walk
look
out
that
of the
much
other
alike?
box in the audience area.
Don't they have
and
tears on the
trick would be
opposite sides?
complete.
Look,
The operative word here being would.
silence, femboy. Who's Winky? I'm sorry, I do not wink with you, Winky.
But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
Yep, Cow was next to the box.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
Bro, that was something so easy to guess. Specifically for the fact that there's clearly a tunnel underground. Everybody who played that would have realized this. So in other words, Navia, you're either extremely naive, everyone's stupid, and you're clueless with them.
And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Hey, some people, nah.
To look around, I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, get them out of here.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Like seriously, you telling me that we didn't realize that there was a star on Lynette's cheek? I need to look at that. I want to go back on that video.
We're counting on you.
Sure, mate. The magic trick. The on stage magic box structure. Audience side magic box structure. And this is the amount of little creatures. I'm going to do this in the next video. I'm not tweeting so like right now. I want you to like, subscribe, smack a bit to the keyboard a couple of times. Still notifications to always. And we can check out all our links in the description, especially our main channel, Twisted Gamers, where we're doing I'm either playing Resident Evil, we're still playing Seven Nights Ghost, or I'll hop back into Blasphemous randomly, or Lies of P most probably. This is so yeah. Pray for me. I have the original 5 stars, except for one. But it's over. The journey has ended. I've clocked the game. It's done. Finito. I don't have to ever play this again.